Well, have we got a surprise for you today, folks? This lovely brand new COSORI has turned up at our door, and we're going to show it to you, and we're going to show you the capacity of this thing, Shao.
It's wonderful.
10 litres with 4 heating elements. This is the COSORI TwinFry Dual Blaze, means it's got elements on the top and elements on the bottom. Let's have a closer look at it. Right, this is it, Sharon. It's absolutely massive, and we've unboxed it, so you haven't got to see that anyway. But you're looking at the COSORI TwinFry, and it's called the Dual Blaze as well because it's got dual elements, Sharon. 4 elements, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom.
Show.
Look at the size of that. But
it's wonderful.
You may think it looks like a standard air fryer drawer, folks, with a partition in the middle. These are 5 litres each when you put this little bit in between. What happens when you take that out, Sharon?
It's like magic.
Look at the size of that. Now, just to show you the size of that, we're cooking this leg of lamb in that, Sharon. Now, normally, when we do that, we normally have to put it in the slow cooker.
Yeah.
And even then, it sticks out the top, doesn't it? The leg bit sticks out the top. Just hold that behind the back of it on the tray, on the plate.
This is the first time I brought a leg of lamb and I didn't care how big it was.
Yeah. Now, look at the size of that. Look. It falls in there, look.
There's actually room.
Absolutely massive. So we're so happy with that. And the thing is as well, having these elements here, if you can see that, you've got 2 elements on the bottom, and on the top there, you've also got your 2 elements on the top there as well. They come on depending on what mode that you've got. Now, the thing with this air fryer is, Sharon, not only is it a massive air fryer at 10 litres, it's got a temperature range between 35 degrees centigrade and also 240, which is one of the highest out there as well.
It is, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
Most air fryers, Shao, have got a 1700 watt heating element. Being it's a dual blaze with the top and the bottom one, this has got a whacking maximum of 2,800 watts.
Not a whopping.
Which is a whacking whopping, Shao, which is comparable to our original oven over there. But don't forget, that thing is 60 litres and takes ages to heat up, even though it's the same wattage. This thing is only 10 litres. Although it's a big air fryer, they reckon this thing cooks up to 65% faster than your conventional oven over there. Absolutely amazing. And it goes up to 240 degrees centigrade, as I said to you. You've got manual controls on the front here. If I just press that to turn it on, nice and simple, this one.
It won't work because the drawer's not in.
There you go. Nice little safety feature that, so you can't put your hand in there and touch the elements. So at the moment we're in standby mode. We're just going to turn it on, and then you've got your zones flashing here. You've got 3 zones. You've got zone 1, which is drawer one. If you have the partition down the middle, you've got zone 2, which is exactly the same as it is. That's flashing now, zone 2. And then you've got the grand zone, which is both of them together. So if you're using the grand zone, you want to cook in the whole tray like that, you'll use the grand zone setting in the middle there. And then you've got simple controls there. You've got up and down for your temperature control. You've got up and down for your time control. And you've also got your 6 settings here. You've got air fry, you've got roast, you've got bake, you've got your grill settings. You've also got your reheat settings and also your dry settings. Now, whether or not you see that or what, that you've got the upper and lower elements illuminated. So in the basic air fryer mode, you've got them both on. In the roast, you've got them both on. In the bake, you've got them both on. In the grill, you've only got the top one on. Can you see that? So it's only acting like a normal grill. So if you was crisping up a pizza, for example, Shao,
or toast,
or whatever, you can use the grill function and it'll only heat the top element up. The reheat brings them both on, and also the dry gives you complete up and down cooking, which is fantastic, Shao. So what do you think of that so far?
I love it.
And one of the biggest things, Shao, because it's got these heating elements, the position the way they have, you might have noticed, people, there's actually no preheat on there. You don't need to preheat with this, and you also don't need to shake, and you shouldn't need to turn the stuff over as well. That's the idea behind it. But we're looking at 65% quicker cooking than your conventional oven over there.
But also, with this model, you get 3 silicone tongs, which is very good.
Very nice. You also get the 2 crisper plates as well.
Yeah, and your divider.
And your divider to go in the middle there. But as you can see there, look at that, Shao, look.
I'm not using these now, so I'm just moving these to one side.
This is also dishwasher friendly, and it is non-stick as well. So everything's as it should be there.
And it is numbered there, 1 and 2, so you know which tray goes where. So the trays also have the numbers on for you.
So they do, yeah. And you put them in by just tipping them in, don't you?
That's it, simple.
Yeah. And as I say, the divider will just slip in the middle, and that will enable you to have the 2 separate zones, which you can bring on there. Now don't forget, as I said to you before, you've also got the other two simple functions on there, which is the sink cook and also the match where you get them both finishing at the same time. You can also operate this off of the V-Sync app as well, which is downloadable. And what's the paperwork we get with it, Sharon? Let's have a look here.
You get your usual manual.
It's all in there, people.
Your quick start guide.
Quick start guide.
Your card for your warranty.
And it also has a 2-year
there you go.
warranty there, as you can see there, folks. How about that? Superb. Right, well, we're going to get this lamb sorted out now. Get it going, shall? Let's get it cooking.
I'm hungry. Let's see how long a roast joint takes.
Let's get on with it. I'll tell you one thing we forgot to do, shall? Measure the drawers, just to show people how big they actually are. So we've got a tape measure there, baby. Do you want to just hold that? So let's have a look at the length of it first of all. So going from the inside, shall? You're looking at a tad under 15 inches or 38 centimetres. We go with the width of it, which should be standard air fryer size. So it's just about 8.5 inches or 22 centimetres. And the depth of it without the crisper tray in is just under 5 inches or 13 centimetres. So there you go. And to be honest with you, the depth of an air fryer isn't really the important factor because you don't load an air fryer up to it's right up the top. So the depth isn't really a big issue
I
there.
know I can get a whole chicken in there just by
Oh, it'll fall in there,
That's
Sharon.
the thing.
Right, okay, let's get going then and get cooking.
Okay.
Right, okay, so down here, Sharon, this is a large leg of lamb there, and all I'm going to do here is literally just put some cuts through it, Sharon, down to the bone, just so that we can get all them lovely flavours running through the lamb. I'm just rolling it around the bone there, as you can see, look, and I'm just doing a couple of inch gaps between, or an inch or so gap between, and I'll just make these big incisions all the way around it. Make sure you've got a nice sharp knife when you're doing this, people, and we'll get that herbs and spices lovely and permeating through this lamb. There you go, nice and simple. Sharp knife is the key. Okay, Sharon, I've cut that for you now. What have we got here?
I've crushed some garlic, cloves of garlic.
Right, how many have you got there?
Oh, about 6.
Right, and what you've got, what's that you're putting in there?
I'm going to put in, because I've got no fresh rosemary, put in some dried rosemary, and we're going to add some thyme. And
we're just trying to create a marinade for the lamb, aren't we?
Yeah.
So put plenty in, that's it. 2 spoonfuls of each, 2 teaspoons. And we're going in with some olive oil just to bring it together. Now, I suppose if you had mint, you could put mint in there as well, couldn't you?
In fact, do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
Add some mint sauce to it.
Good idea. So we've got some of that in the cupboard. This is just your standard mint sauce.
Yeah, can I have another teaspoon out, please?
Right, and this is just standard mint sauce there from a supermarket. We'll just drop that in as well. And literally just bring all that together now. Because we're going to be putting this into all them cuts and slices we've done on that lamb to bring out the flavour. Right, okay, so we'll bring our big drawer out now. As I say, we've taken the dividers out now, and Sharon's just going to put a drop of olive oil in the bottom just to help it along. It's non-stick, but we just want to do that anyway, don't we, baby?
As you know, I like meat to cook in their own juices as well.
Yep. So we'll just lift that into there. And now all she's going to do now is to pour all that in there, and then we'll just massage that all the way over the lamb, get it in the creases and cracks, turn it over to make sure it gets a good coverage. Now ideally you could let that marinate, Sharon, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could have done, yeah.
But we haven't got the time for that at the moment, so just going to massage that all in and spin it over. Get that all going through the whole lot. And you can just see the size of this drawer, folks, how big this drawer is.
I'm loving this.
And as I say, we're not needing to preheat this anyway. And this has got a cooking span, time, Sharon, to 48 hours. Not that you'll ever need that.
That's your dehydrator.
That's for your drying, when you're drying food out and stuff like that. Right, so we're now ready with that. So what are we going to do now then?
Put it on air fry, 180 for an hour.
Right, and we're going to see how it goes from there. So let's just whack it in there. So we're going to put it on the grand zone. We're looking at 180, Sharon's just told me. for an hour. There we go, there's an hour, 1 hour, and we're just gonna press start. And it's that simple. No preheating needed.
No.
Off we go, happy days. Right, Sharon, we're 35 minutes into the cooking, and you've actually done a bit of prep work with the carrots there, also the roast potatoes.
Boiled potatoes and sweet potato
You've
there.
parboiled them, haven't you?
Yeah, and I've olive oiled them and salt and peppered them.
Okay, so then we're going to put them into here with the lamb. Now, we haven't looked in here yet, have we?
No, it's exciting.
And as you can see, folks, we're at 180 degrees heat, and we're down to 24 minutes. Or, well, just coming out at 24 minutes. So it's been going for 35 minutes. So let's have a look, Sharon. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh, that looks fantastic, Sharon, doesn't it?
It smells amazing.
I'll tell you what, I'm just interested, folks, because as I say, first time we've used this, so we don't know if we've allowed the right amount of time, because it's a new experience. So I'm just going to put that temperature probe in the middle, down by where the bone is, and we're just getting a little temperature there. Now, it's going down, as you can see, look. So we're down to about 35 degrees in the centre there, but obviously the more cooking has happened on the surface there. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, Shal. Just for the sake of it, because we don't know what the underside is going to look like, we will turn it over, folks, just for you to see if the underside
Well, I don't want that getting too burnt.
has cooked as well. So, right, let's turn it over, Shal. Get your tongs out, because we are curious to see what the other side is looking like. So, yeah, although there is a cooking going on underneath, as you can see, let me just do the temperature probe there. Now, as you can see there, look, on the bottom, although it doesn't look cooked, it's actually cooked more underneath,
Well,
Shal.
it's because it's in the juices, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that the bottom elements are obviously doing the job, because that's actually up to 65. But if you want that crispy look on the top, then obviously, yes, I mean, still turn it over, and the temperature is actually cooked on the bottom there, probably a lot more than it is on the top, believe it or not, or in the middle. So
let's get these in.
You're going to throw them in now. And
they can get the flavour from
of course they can. They've all been parboiled.
Yeah.
I can't believe how well that's cooked in such a short time, Sharon. 35 minutes.
Not legged lamb, no.
So, lovely large handle, easy to carry from the side, folks, to bring it in and out, rather than just hold the front there. That's what these bits at the side are for there.
And then when I get the meat out for Martin to cut, I will then put the Yorkshire puddings in.
Yeah, so you're going to do it all
three. And it's nearly all done in there.
In that short time so far?
Yeah.
So we've probably overestimated with an hour.
Yeah.
So we're going to take it as a learning curve for us, because this is cooking a hell of a lot quicker.
How you like your lamb done as well. I don't like blood.
Yeah. So yeah, we've turned it over just to check the underneath when it's definitely cooked.
Yeah.
But it hasn't got that crisping effect as you will get with the direct elements coming down.
You'd get any oven, you'd get that, because the meat is still in its juices.
So if that's what you're looking for, then obviously yes, still turn it over.
Proves you didn't have to turn it.
You didn't have to turn it. No, we didn't have to turn it, because you could have carved that, and the underside obviously was cooked as well.
Yeah.
It just didn't look as crispy on the top as what the top bit done.
But
Lovely
it smells amazing.
It does smell amazing. Right, we're going to keep a close eye on that, folks, and we'll come back to you very shortly and tell you how it's going, and then we'll have a lovely taste test at the end of that.
I can't wait.
Okay, Sharon, we've got about just under 2 minutes to go there, people, as you can see. Now, Sharon's just going to prepare, or she has prepared, our Yorkshire pudding batter mix there. If you haven't seen how she does that, there's a previous video we've got on our channel showing you how to do that. And we're actually going to be using these pie containers because it's such a vast area in there now. When we take the lamb out, you can actually make these bigger ones now. Normally we use our small ramekins, don't we?
Yeah.
So you just got a little drop of olive oil sitting in the bottom there.
Ready to go in?
Ready to go in. Now,
while the lamb's resting, the Yorkshire pudding will be cooking.
We're really excited about this, as I can say, because the beauty of this is that it's such a simple air fryer to operate with only just 6 controls. You choose your zone there, whether it's zone 1 or zone 2 or the grand zone, which is fantastic. And as you can see, we can see that both elements are working. So it's cooking top and bottom.
It's like a little burger, isn't it?
Cooking at 180 degrees centigrade, and also we've got only 48 minutes to go, 48 seconds to go, Sharon, and we're cooking down lovely. Now again, like with most air fryers, you don't want to be putting stuff on the top of there. You've got the grills at the back there, as you can see, which gives that a pretty warm. It's not, you can put your hand over it, so it's not actually really touchy burny, but you want to use these away from a wall anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Exactly the same with any air fryer. So what we're going to basically do is to take the lamb out. We're then going to rest it, and you're going to finish off cooking your Yorkshires in there with your potatoes and your carrots and your sweet potatoes as well. So here we go, folks. Look, we haven't looked since the last time. We're hoping that that's really crisped up lovely now. That 2, 1, and it has got a cooling down function as well, Sharon. Look, so it will cool down. Well, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to take it out.
We're too excited.
Ready?
Yeah.
So let's pull the drawer out. Oh my God, look at that.
Let's move
Oh,
it
look
off
at that, people. Let's just have a little look at this first, Sharon. Look. That looks absolutely superb. And look at these roasted vegetables in there, Sharon.
And potatoes as well.
Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a closer look at them. Right, okay, so Sharon's just going to lift out the lamb, and we'll leave that to rest on the cutting mat there, as you can see. And she's just going to look at that, all them lovely cooking juices that are left in the bottom there, Sharon. And now you're just going to place in your Yorkshire pudding.
Hopefully that fat will stop them blowing about at the bottom.
The containers there, obviously, are going to hold them. Let's put that one in flat. There we go. Right, so let's lift that back in, shall we? We're just going to preheat that oil and put it on for grand zone. Just leave it on 200. Just
take it down to there because I've not added.
Yeah, we're going to be checking it anyway. So
just want that oil to heat through now.
Look at that, look. You're looking at about 67, 68 there for a pretty medium lamb, which is just about where we want to be, Sharon. Look at that, fantastic. We'll go straight in there. And that's the beauty of slicing the lamb, where you cook inside a lot quicker than what you would normally do if you didn't make them cuts in it, and also with all the marinade we've got in there as well. Superb.
I'm so hungry.
Right, okay, so that's been on heat for a while. We just drop the batter in the hot oil. There we go. Now we just lift them in. And I must say, the drawer goes in nice and easily. Quite a few air fryers can have you need a good push.
Yeah, clunk, yeah.
And that just sort of slides in really nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Algo en mí cambió al oír tu voz. Algo en mí despertó que estaba dormido. Algo en mí revivió. Pensé que lo había perdido. Contigo se abrió mi corazón. Mi alma cerrada como el frío invierno, a pesar de que fuera florecía el jazmín.
Let's have a little look. Oh, look at them. Wow. How about that? Look at them roasted vegetables, folks. They have roasted probably the best I've seen them cook in an air fryer, Sharon.
I can't believe I've done a roasting in just over an hour.
A full roast.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A large.
And that's a leg of lamb.
A large leg of lamb as well, Sharon. Fantastic. And just look at this. Look how gnarly that is, folks. Look. Look at that, look. That lovely lamb with that beautiful crusting on there as well. And it's still lovely and moist, as you can see there. Look at that, look. So we'll just let Sharon get these veg out. The Yorkshire puddings have rose absolutely lovely. Well, there you go, folks. That's the COSORI TwinFry 10 litre air fryer with 4 eating elements and also 2.8 kilowatts of power.
Can I just say, it's amazing. I've cooked a roast dinner in an hour.
What a superb dinner that is as well, folks. How about that? We've got a lovely gnarly lamb there, which would normally take us hours in the slow cooker, or we couldn't do it in our conventional air fryer because of the size of a leg of lamb. But with this massive tray we've got here, by taking out the partition in the middle and using it as a general oven, Sharon.
Yeah, but I've done it the old-fashioned way with the potatoes around the meat as well. I've not done that for ages.
Yeah, and we've got quite a few roasted veg in there as well.
Yep.
And also throwing the Yorkshire puddings in there after we took the meat out while the meat was resting.
Yeah.
It was able to cook them again in no time whatsoever. It definitely does cook quicker than this conventional air fryer because it's got the larger wattage, and also you can get more in it because of the larger drawer size as well. Nice and simple to use. And don't forget, if you're watching on Sunday, the 22nd, you can win one of these.
Brilliant.
In our live premiere video, which we put out on the Sunday evening at 8 p.m. And you've got to be in the live chat on that side.
And subscribe.
And also subscribe to the channel as well. Failing that, there'll be a discount code below this video where you can purchase one of these beauties.
I recommend it, people.
Absolutely fantastic.
I highly recommend this for the size of the drawer alone.
Yeah. Those of you women who know about having a small air fryer.
Especially with a family. I can't wait for my Christmas dinner now. My turkey will be in here.
Yeah, there you go. So it's a fantastic size drawer. This was just one thing we brought to you. Something which was an awkward size, which you can't get in a conventional air fryer. No matter how big the drawers are, this thing is fantastic.
I love it.
Anyway, we're going to leave it here, folks. Don't forget the link will be below this video for a discount code as well. So do take advantage of that. And we'll see you in the next video. And until then,
bye.
Bye for now.